If you take melatonin every single night and still wake up groggy and unrefreshed, I have some news that might genuinely change how you sleep. And it has nothing to do with buying a stronger supplement. The truth is that melatonin is one of the most misunderstood things in the entire sleep world. And once you understand what it actually does and what it does not do, you can finally start fixing the right problem. Let me walk you through it. Here's the first thing to understand. Melatonin is not a sedative. It does not knock you out, and it does not deepen your sleep. What melatonin actually does is act as a timing signal. It's your body's way of telling your brain that night has arrived and it's time to start winding down. Think of it less like an off switch and more like the dimming of the house lights before a show. Useful, but it's only a cue. So if you are taking melatonin and still sleeping poorly, it's not that you need more of it. It's that timing was never your only problem. So what actually drives deep restorative sleep? A huge part of the answer is a molecule called adenosine. This is where it gets interesting. From the moment you wake up, adenosine begins to accumulate in your brain. The longer you stay awake, the more it builds. And as it builds, it creates what scientists call sleep pressure. That growing feeling of sleepiness that makes your bed feel irresistible by the end of a long day. That pressure is a major part of what pushes you down into the deep stages of sleep, where real physical recovery happens. Now here is where most people accidentally sabotage themselves. Caffeine. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine. It physically parks itself on the same docking points in your brain that adenosine would normally use, which means it hides your sleep pressure from you. That's exactly why a coffee makes you feel alert. It's not adding energy, it's masking your sleepiness. The problem is that caffeine doesn't leave your system quickly. Its half-life is roughly 4 to 6 hours, which means that if you have a strong coffee in the mid-afternoon, a meaningful amount of it is still circulating when your head hits the pillow. And the research here is striking. In one well-known study, consuming caffeine a full 6 hours before bedtime reduced people's total sleep time by about an hour. Other research shows caffeine specifically reduces the amount of deep sleep you get and shifts you toward lighter, more fragmented sleep. The unsettling part is that in these studies, people often did not even perceive that their sleep had been disrupted. They felt like they slept fine. Their brains told a different story. So you can see the trap. You drink coffee too late, it quietly blocks your sleep pressure, your deep sleep shrinks, and then you reach for melatonin to fix it. But melatonin cannot restore the sleep pressure that caffeine is masking. You are treating the timer when the real issue is the pressure. And this connects directly to how you feel at the cellular level. When your deep sleep is cut short night after night, your cells pay a price. Deep sleep is when a lot of cellular repair and maintenance happens, including in your mitochondria, the tiny power plants that generate your energy. Research links poor and insufficient sleep to impaired mitochondrial function and higher oxidative stress. So shallow, caffeine-disrupted sleep does not just make you tired in the moment. It leaves your cellular energy system running below its potential the next day. So what do you actually do? The single most powerful change is also free. Pay attention to your caffeine timing. Given that 4 to 6 hour half-life, a good rule of thumb is to keep your caffeine to the first half of your waking day and give yourself a long buffer before bed, whatever time that happens to be for you. Protecting your natural sleep pressure does more for your deep sleep than almost any supplement on the shelf. And of course, the other foundations still matter. A consistent schedule, a dark, cool room, and winding down without bright screens. Now, where does something like Melatonin fit into all this? Let me be very clear. It's not a sleep aid, and I'm not going to pretend it fixes your nights. The sleep science I just described is about the broader biology of rest. It was not a study of Melatonin or any product. What Melatonin is designed to do is support your mitochondrial function and cellular energy during the day. It is formulated with CoQ10, which plays a direct role in the way your cells generate energy and which naturally declines as you age, along with PQQ, which has been researched for supporting mitochondrial biogenesis, your body's process of building fresh mitochondria, through a master pathway called PGC1-alpha. Think of it as daytime support for your engines, sitting alongside good sleep habits, never replacing them. Protect your sleep pressure and support your engines by day. Check the link in the description below to learn more about supporting your cellular energy with Melatonin. And if this finally made melatonin make sense, hit subscribe. Every week we break down the real cellular science of healthy energy in plain language you can actually use. We post every morning. I want to be fully transparent with you. The link in the description below is an affiliate link. I might earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. I only share what I genuinely think is helpful. This video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Always consult a qualified healthcare professional before making changes to your diet or lifestyle.